Does this sound familiar? You're juggling your career, your family, your personal life, the never-ending to-do list that never seems to shrink. You collapse into bed at the end of the day, barely being able to remember what you've achieved, but one thing you do know for sure is that big goal, the one you really, really want, you haven't made any strides towards that whatsoever yet again. It's not that you don't have ambition, it's that life is relentless. And that nagging voice in the back of your head that keeps telling you you're just too busy to chase those goals. If that thought has crossed your mind, you're not alone. But here's the truth, your goals don't need a perfectly set out schedule, they just need you, a little bit of you on a regular basis. A little bit of time, a little bit of clarity, and a lot of belief that you can do it. Just like a star navigating the night sky, you are capable of keeping your direction and shining bright. I'm Churchill, and if we're meeting for the first time, I'm on a mission to help women grow in confidence from the inside out and the outside in. I used to be my own worst victim, holding myself back from all of those dreams that I had, but I came over it using strategies and tips, and it's those tips and strategies that I share with you. So why do those goals feel so impossible? There's a reason we feel so overwhelmed with the busy feelings. It's not just the sheer volume of demands, it's the mental load, the capacity that we have in our brain. When your brain is constantly calculating, planning and coming up with solutions for everybody else, there's little time for it to come up with things for you, for your goals and ambitions. And here's the catch, the more you delay those goals, the more they seem unattainable, the farther away they seem to get. They become a distant, sparkling dream, always in the distance, but just out of reach. And when you're in that cycle, it's very easy to feel like your light is dimming and your ambitions are a bit too much for you. But what if I told you that even the brightest stars shine in spite of all the chaos that they have to live in? Let's talk about my favourite star, Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions to shine. In fact, it gleams in the middle of total cosmic turbulence. Sirius is surrounded by gravitational forces, cosmic fields, magnetic things going on, and yet it just shines anyway. It's not perfect, but it's persistent, and that's what I want for you. What's more, Sirius isn't just one star, it's a series of 3 stars that orbit each other, feed off each other's energies, and collectively they amplify that brilliance, so from here on Earth it looks like one star shining when it is in fact 3. So what if you could see your goals this way? Not as something you tackle on your own, but as a series of things that collectively you can align to help you get to that goal that you're looking for. So how do we get to shine in the chaos just like the stars do? Well, the secret to chasing your goals, even in a chaotic life, isn't about finding more time. We know that's a scientific impossibility. It's about creating small moments of alignment, just like Sirius. It's those tiny pockets of time in between everything else that become so important. And here's how you can start. Number 1, I want you to name your North Star. What do I mean by that? Name the one goal that truly lights you up. Not the one that you think you should have, but the one that makes you feel magnetic. Write it down, and when life feels chaotic, you can remind yourself of this North Star, this one big goal that you really have. Doing this will keep you focused on what matters and make you find those little pockets of time to help you take one tiny step towards the big dream. Number 2, align your orbit. Take a cue from Sirius. Every star in the galaxy moves in harmony, creates its own peace. Look at your daily tasks. What's serving you getting towards your goals? What's creating balance for you? and what's just making you busy for the sake of being busy. Try to let go of those tasks that dim your energy and focus yourself on those things that help you rise and let you imagine getting towards the goals that you're looking for. So what do I mean? As an example, instead of saying, oh, when I get a free day, I'll work on that big dream, because we all know that there's never going to be a complete free day. So instead of saying that, how about saying, I'm going to find 15 minutes every day this week just to do a little thing towards my big goal. Let me tell you, those small, tiny actions add up to big results over time. And number 3, I want you to protect your fire. Stars shine because they generate their own energy. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't chase your dreams if you're constantly burned out running around after everybody else. Prioritise small habits that fuel you, maybe a morning ritual, maybe stepping outside into nature, or maybe saying no to something when you feel that you need a rest. And here's the magic. When you nurture your own fire, you're not only protecting your own energy, but you're inspiring other people to do the same thing. Your family sees you making time for your own passions, and they get inspired to do the same thing. Your colleagues will notice your clarity and your increased confidence, and the energy will shift in the room. Just like Sirius, your light becomes a star, shining brightly for others to guide the way. And when you create that ripple effect, you're not just chasing goals anymore. You're building something bigger, your own system of success, energy, and impact. So this new year, don't wait for life to slow down. Take one tiny step towards your goal today. Take one tiny step towards your goal today, even if it's naming your North Star or carving out 15 minutes to do one tiny thing towards achieving it. Because here's the truth, the chaos will always be there, but so will your fire. And just like Sirius, you are made to shine no matter the conditions. Are you ready to align your energy and take that first step towards clarity and your big goals? Let's make 2025 the year you ignite your potential. I have a series of workshops and courses based around the Sirius system, so if that sparks your curiosity and you'd like to know more when the time comes, please comment VIP below and I'll make sure you're on my first to know list about all the workshops and the courses that are coming out in 2025. Now let's connect. Have you named your North Star? Tell me what it is in the comments. What's one small step you'll take this week to get closer to it? As ever, I appreciate your feedback. It helps me to bring the stuff you're looking for, and it helps other people to find my stuff as well. So any comments or questions, please leave them down below. A thumbs up is always appreciated. And of course, for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, remember you're amazing. Tell me in the comments, what's your North Star? What's one tiny action you're taking towards it? Don't forget comment VIP if you want to know more about my workshops and courses coming out in 2025. And you have an amazing week.